Hello everybody, thank you very much for joining me on this Facebook Live today about hypnotherapy and the myth around hypnosis and hypnotherapy. So we will be starting in a couple of minutes at 12 p.m. Dublin time sharp. Just waiting another 1 minute or two to tie up all the technical elements of the talk, and just bear with me and we will be starting very soon. Thank you. So just bear with me, whoever is joining me now, we will be starting very shortly in a minute or two. Just tying up all the technical elements now. Won't be long now, another minute to go and we'll be good. Right, another couple of seconds. Okay, so thanks again for joining me. We'll be starting at 12 p.m. 1 minute to go, less than a minute to go, and we'll be good to go now. Hope you're all having a nice weekend, and thanks again for joining me here today. Much appreciated. So it is 12 p.m. So hello everybody. Thanks again for tuning in to this live Facebook talk today. So for those who don't know me, my name is Nadia Bajrami. I am a fully accredited and registered strategic hypnotherapist, mind coach, as well as a psychic medium and overall an empowerment specialist. I am based in Dublin, Ireland, and I do specialize in helping my clients increase their confidence, boost their self-esteem, overcome any anxiety or any post-traumatic symptoms, and overall just empowering my clients to live their best life, reach their true potential, and as I always say, get the life they desire and deserve, as I genuinely believe that no challenge is too big for your mind. So today's topic is explaining to all of you what hypnotherapy is, what hypnotherapy and hypnosis are, and the most common myth around hypnosis. So, as I said, explaining hypnotherapy, hypnosis, we will explain briefly as well what mind coaching is, because I use both, in my therapy with my clients. And we will also talk about the most common myth around hypnosis and debunk them. Now, first of all, it's important to know that there is nothing really mystic or magic about hypnosis. This is, I think, the first myth to even debunk. There is nothing mystic or magical about hypnosis used in a therapeutic way and the therapeutic environment and carried out by a fully trained hypnotherapist. Now, hypnotherapy is definitely an amazing tool for personal growth and development, and helps you overcome some very often imposed self-limitation and other issues. As I said, we will also briefly talk about what mind coaching is as well, even though I will really focus this talk on hypnotherapy and hypnosis. And let's dig now, if you're ready. So make yourself comfortable, make yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, and let's dig into what hypnosis and hypnotherapy and mind coaching are, and how I use them all in my therapy sessions with my clients. So I know that sometimes all the different types of therapies can create some confusion in people's mind. So this is why I always like to explain what I do, what it is exactly, before even people come for any session. And anyway, I do offer a free discovery call before taking any new clients on. Now, what is hypnosis? So hypnosis is what we use in a hypnotherapy session, okay? So hypnosis is a safe and natural state of relaxation with an increased level of awareness during which you are not asleep and you are fully in control. What will happen is you will experience a pleasant state of mind with increased attention and focus. That's very important. It's a pleasant state of mind with increased attention and focus. The hypnotic state is similar to some moments in your life when you are, for example, daydreaming or fully absorbed in a specific activity, like reading, for example. This is a very, very good example, actually. I will go even further here and say that we all of us, always enter hypnosis at least twice a day, upon awakening and when falling asleep. These two states, upon awakening and falling asleep, are very similar to the hypnotic state. There is absolutely nothing to fear, as hypnosis used in the strategic hypnotherapy and focus client hypnotherapy I provide is totally different from stage and entertainment hypnosis, as you remain fully in control. You will never be asked to do anything foolish or against your will. Again, something very important to remember here. And by the way, in order for the hypnotherapy session to be successful, I must have your full consent, collaboration, and full commitment, as the purpose is to help you reach a feeling of being more in charge and in control of your life. So this is very important, because I still get a lot of people asking me, so will you be controlling me, or will you be telling me what to do? I'll explain later during the talk how a session works, but what I'm saying is, it's nothing about control. You need to keep the control, because I need to have your full commitment, dedication, and collaboration to be for the hypnotherapy session to be very successful. So this is a very important point. Hypnotherapy, it's not you giving control to the hypnotherapist, okay? On the contrary. Now, what is again hypnosis here? Hypnosis dwells into your subconscious mind to plant what we call the positive thoughts, positive seeds, and suggestions, which can create meaningful and lasting changes in your thought process. So basically I always say that with hypnotherapy or with hypnosis used in hypnotherapy session, I am planting the seeds of change in your subconscious mind, planting the seeds of, more positive seeds, and then you are the gardener. And what will happen is you as a gardener, you maintain this. So I help you fertilize the soil of your subconscious mind, and you as a gardener, you just need to water it and make sure, it's looked after. So this is why when I say commitment and collaboration between the therapist and the client, this is very important. It's a two-way relationship here. Now, hypnosis replaces the old with the new, changing your thinking, or sometimes your stinking thinking will change your beliefs, your fears, your desire, and your habits, and anything that creates any resistance when achieving new things. Again, it is not a passive process. You are actively participating by communicating your goals and what has previously held you back in the past. So these goals are to be truly yours. Here, again, a very important point. I talked about commitment, collaboration. And when you want to work on something in hypnotherapy, these goals are to be truly yours, no matter what you desire to obtain or achieve. It has to come from you, not because you want to please your partner, your children, your family, your workmates, etc. It has to come from a place where you want to create some lasting changes. Again, it's very important because it's part of the relationship you have with the therapist, and it's part of how effective the therapy will be. If you are trying to satisfy any social pressure, then hypnotherapy will not help you. The process is about you, only you, your cooperation, your consent, and your participation. And I know I do insist a lot on this, but it is actually the basis of a very effective therapeutic plan with the hypnotherapist. Now, what else happens in hypnotherapy sessions and using hypnosis? While you will be in that relaxed state of mind, new information can make its way into your subconscious mind, which transforms all beliefs and thought patterns with more positive ones. For example, if your current thought patterns are, I will never be good enough, and what do people really see in me? Why do people like me? These type of questions, these type of thought patterns, then your subconscious will find a way to reassert and create those negative experiences for you. Because the subconscious mind, it's very important to mention here, I forgot to say it at the beginning, doesn't make the difference between reality and fiction. And I think we've all heard this anywhere on videos, motivational videos, etc., that the subconscious mind doesn't see any difference between what is real and what is in your imagination. So basically, if you keep repeating to yourself, I'm stupid, I'm not good enough, I'm stupid, I'm not good enough, well, the subconscious mind is just basically a huge database. It's like a computer program in your mind, and it just stores all the programs that come to you. So if you repeat these type of thoughts all the time, all day long or on a regular basis, it becomes a program. So the subconscious mind cannot make the difference if this is a good or a bad program. So this is why with hypnotherapy, we go and change the program so the repetition becomes far more positive. So this is how to explain the subconscious mind. We have two minds, the conscious, the mind that is listening to the video now, me talking to you, this is me consciously, and the subconscious, every program that we had since birth up to, our state now. Very important to retain this. And also 95% of our life is ruled by the subconscious mind. 95% is ruled by this huge hard drive that we have in our brain. Okay, now once something has been established in the subconscious mind, as I said, it will remain there until it is replaced by something else. If something, let's say, happens at school when you were younger, creates then a fear when you get older, well, if the program isn't changed, your subconscious mind, for example, will bring you back to anything that would have happened at school. For example, of not being good enough, not feeling worthy since, when you were 8, 9, 10 years old. I'm just making this up here to explain. And then you will carry this up to whenever. And then up to the day that you decide, okay, I need to change this. I need to feel worthy. Just an example. This is why I'm saying it stays in your subconscious mind unless it is replaced. And this is what hypnotherapy does. We replace the programs using hypnosis. So by undergoing hypnotherapy, you will in turn replace such limiting beliefs or self-sabotage, any negative thinking, anything that doesn't serve you, with more positive suggestions such as I am an amazing person, I deserve to be happy, etc. Okay? Which then becomes your new belief and your new living experience. Because again, the program has been replaced. So this is now what the subconscious mind will trigger. I am good enough. I am worthy. If something that used to upset you from any type of situation that in the past would have upset you, well, now with the new program, the subconscious mind will kick in and say, hang on, no, I am worthy. I deserve this. So this is how the change happens. Basically, hypnotherapy helps to change your subconscious resistance and redirects your mind towards the goals you wish to reach. So keep in mind that the only way in which these goals are obtainable is if they are realistic and if they are yours, once again, and you yourself truly wish to obtain them. If you come to see me to say, well, I want to win the lottery, reprogram my mind, I might say, okay, I can't help you here because this is not realistic. There is a lot of techniques to help you reach wealth, and hypnotherapy is one of them, but not just, if you come to me and say, right, I want to win the lottery, I'm not going to say, okay, let's do 2 sessions to help you win the lottery. It has to be realistic here, Now, more and more of us are beginning to understand how important the subconscious or unconscious mind is in both helping us and sabotaging our efforts to change and to be happy. And I would even go further and say it is widely accepted that most of what we do and what we think is directed by the subconscious mind. As I said, 95% roughly. So in effect, we spend most of the day on what we call an autopilot mode. So program mode. Our programs run in the background, so we are on autopilot. If you want to make yourself a coffee, you don't need to know that, oh, I need to remember myself, I need to go and switch the coffee machine on, because it's a program. You know what to do to make yourself a cup of coffee. Now, breaking habits, bad habits, or gaining new healthier ones is often tricky when you try and go against the might of the subconscious status quo, as we say. So it has to be your decision. It has to come from that, okay, I really want to change something, your commitment, and then hypnotherapy is very powerful because your will is there, and we can, with your collaboration, go do the fertilizing the soil and bring all the positive changes in your life. Now, as a hypnotherapist myself, fully accredited, fully registered, I believe I work in a profession which is absolutely fantastic and fantastically placed to help people align with what they really desire in life, appreciate themselves and see their true potential. I chose this, this calling chose me. I don't know how. Sometimes I think this calling chose me because I know it can really bring lasting and very positive changes in people's life. I have, by the way, myself been through a hypnotherapy program years ago, which have been very successful, and this is also what triggered my own will to become a hypnotherapist. Now, hypnotherapy allows people to take better control of what they focus on, their spotlight of attention, all those, pesky, distracting and self-defeating thoughts, the negative inner voices, can be quieted down with the help of a skilled hypnotherapist. We all have them, let's be honest. We've all been at some stage in life facing some situations, or when we didn't feel worthy, not confident enough, or suffering from any type of anxiety, etc. Okay? But again, hypnotherapy is no magic. I've said that at the beginning, but if you genuinely want to learn to love yourself, change habits, move forward, overcome some anxiety, etc., break bad habit, or just improve your life in general, then hypnotherapy will be the answer, and may well be the answer, but can be very effective. And I use the word very consciously, saying it is a very effective tool when it is used properly. And now let's talk about something I really like talking and I feel is very important to me, is let's talk about the 10 most important or most common myths about hypnosis. I think we all have heard about stage hypnosis or seen hypnosis in movies, or most of us are, or maybe some of us have. But I just want to debunk this most common myth, and it's very important because, again, people need to understand what hypnotherapy is to then be able to see the positive effect they can take from it. So I will do my best to explain the truth behind each one of these myths. So if some of what you read goes against something you have heard or read about, just recognize that I have been using hypnosis at a professional level for many years, and I have absolutely no reason to tell you anything other than the truth. So let's first rapidly say that hypnosis used in a therapeutic environment, as I said, in therapy, has nothing to do with stage or entertainment hypnosis. What you could have seen on television, for example, is not what happens in a hypnotherapy sessions. In the word hypnotherapy, we have therapy. Hypnotherapy is here to help people improve their life, to help people achieve some better results in their life. It is definitely a therapeutic environment. So first myth, number 1, hypnotherapists have special powers. I hear this quite often. Wrong, false. The thoughts that hypnotherapists have special powers comes from probably all the movies or Hollywood, beliefs. The truth is that hypnotherapists do not have any special powers at all. Not even the stage hypnotist, the one, that you could see on stage or on a show. We have special skills. This is different. It's not special powers. It's special skills, a deep knowledge of psychology and the human psyche, but no special powers. With sufficient effort and practice, most people could induce a formal state of hypnosis in someone else, but only with the person's permission, of course. The real skill is in the way we can use the hypnotic state to help people, because we are properly trained and we know how to use the hypnotic state to help people achieve their goals. Myth number 2, hypnosis will only work on certain people. Again, wrong and false. Now, so far, I have to say all the people I worked with, even sometimes the most skeptical one that used to tell me at the beginning during the discovery call, well, Nadia, I don't think I can be hypnotized because I'm too rational. I don't think it will work on me. Well, I've always managed myself to bring people into the hypnotic state. So when we say hypnosis will only work on certain people, I say wrong. While it is true that some people are more suggestible to hypnosis than others, it often comes down to the person's motivation, willingness and ability to concentrate. Everyone is suggestible, and what I mean by suggestible is everyone can hear the suggestions and go into the hypnotic trance state, okay? We are all suggestible to a certain degree. If you're interested in something and it is something that you want, then you will be open, far more open to its effect. And it is the same with self-hypnosis or hypnosis in general. If you want it to work and you cooperate, then you will reap the rewards. And again, very important. Anyone can go into the hypnotic state, but of course, if you are willing to try, if you're committed, it will be even more powerful. When we have less resistance, the power is higher. Myth number 3, people who get hypnotized are weak-minded. I hear that as well. No, absolutely not. People who get hypnotized are not weak-minded. In fact, it is totally the opposite. Without doubt, it is the people who can concentrate well and have a creative imagination that make the best hypnotic clients. People with these valuable, qualities can enter a state of trance or hypnosis very easily. Again, we are all open to suggestions, and we are all susceptible to suggestions, but it is just a matter to what degree. So if someone is offering me something which is useful, then I will work towards achieving it. And it would be quite, I would say, even foolish to work against something that can help you, I think. And it is therefore totally incorrect to say that people who become hypnotized are weak-minded. Definitely wrong. Myth number 4. When in hypnosis, you can be made to say or to do anything against your will or something against your will. I think I've already talked about this, but again, this is absolutely wrong. The truth is, hypnosis cannot make people do anything that they really don't want to do. It can definitely help somebody achieve something that they want to do, and it can help somebody to stop doing something they want to stop, but it can never make anybody do anything against their will, whatever you may be told or, heard. If a suggestion during the hypnotic journey or the hypnotic state was made to anybody in that state of hypnosis, which is, truly offending or would go against your beliefs or your will, then the client, the person, would simply break the hypnotic state and walk away from the entire situation. And this is the pure truth. Myth number 5, hypnosis can be bad for your health. I have heard this as well. I still do hear it sometimes, and here again, wrong. It is quite the opposite. My guess would be that all medical practitioners would agree on the health benefits of deep relaxation. And deep relaxation is what you get when we do hypnosis and in my hypnotherapy session. Relaxation helps to bring you about, I would say, homeostatic balance. And the balance within the system of your mind, body and soul brings you in alignment, emotionally and physically. The problem is that a lot of doctors, or sometimes a lot of, medical practitioners say to people, you need to learn to relax, but they never really give them the tools to know how to relax. When you go sometimes, you're stressed, you're overwhelmed, you will be told you need to relax, you need to calm down, slow down, step back, but you're not given the tool to do that. Because again, this is consciously. So consciously, you won't really be able to achieve the result. Again, as far as I'm concerned, hypnosis is never bad for your health at all. Hypnosis is a naturally occurring state. So if you want to feel in balance within yourself and the world around you, it is the best state to be in, and especially to work and make lasting changes. Now, myth number 6, you can get stuck in hypnosis and be unable to wake up. Here again, probably something we've inherited from some movies. Absolutely wrong. No one ever gets stuck in hypnosis. It is impossible. Hypnosis is a natural and normal state that we all enter on a daily basis. So it is not a state which is completely, alien to us. So of course, hypnosis is a subjective experience, and everyone will experience it differently. But the worst that could possibly happen is that you drift into a natural sleep and waken soon afterwards. I've had people that think they're falling asleep in my hypnotherapy sessions, but actually never fall asleep. They just drift very deeply and they have the feeling they fell asleep. But obviously they didn't, because when I brought them back with my emerging, techniques, then they came back straight away. And some people might take a bit longer to come back, a couple of minutes, and that's absolutely fine, because it's just the subconscious mind taking its time to basically take in all the changes we've made during the session. So again, do not worry, no one has ever gotten stuck in hypnosis. It is, again, I repeat, a natural state of mind. Myth number 7, you're asleep or unconscious when in hypnosis. Wrong. Here again, you are not asleep and you are not unconscious. You are fully aware of what is happening around you. Of course, as I said, everyone's experience of hypnotherapy and hypnosis is different. But there is not such thing as a hypnotized feeling, okay? Generally, when people are in a state of hypnosis, they feel as if their body is still very much alert, awake, and aware. And if you do not fall into a natural sleep, then do not worry, because we can always help and go a bit deeper to help you reach the natural state of relaxation. As I said, everybody is different. Some people go very easily within a couple of, maybe not seconds, but 2 minutes. Some people take a bit longer, and that's absolutely fine, because our subconscious mind is unique to each of us, and it will work differently with each person. But definitely, you will definitely not be asleep or unconscious, because you will hear me talking, you will hear me breathing, talking, you will hear maybe noise around you. But what happens is, because we use techniques to bypass your conscious mind, to take your conscious mind to a state of sleep, as we say, which is not the real sleep, so that we can access your subconscious mind. So you will hear the noise, you might even hear, a dog barking, or you might hear a neighbor, etc. But you will hear with your conscious, and the subconscious will be talking to me. The subconscious mind will be listening to me. Okay? Now, myth number 8, that's the one I hear quite often as well. You will become dependent on the hypnotist. Wrong, 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 wrong. 5 times wrong. Remember, you have conscious awareness during hypnosis, and you are in full control at all times. If an hypnotherapist were to ask you to do anything inappropriate, here again, you would pull yourself out of the hypnotic state spontaneously, the best. But again, if you feel something is wrong, you will pull yourself out, or even the hypnotherapist can bring you back, obviously, no problem. But this never happened to me, and I don't think it's something common at all, and I would say it doesn't happen at all. You don't become dependent on the hypnotist, We don't create that state, because again, it's all about empowering you. It's all about having your collaboration. So once you've built that trust and collaboration with therapists, well, you can't become dependent, on the hypnotherapist, because it's just collaboration. We both need each other for the hypnotherapy to work. Okay? Myth number 9. In hypnosis, you'll be able to recall everything that's ever happened to you. Wrong. And this is an important point. Very much wrong. Some hypnotherapists use certain methodologies, such as, hypnoanalysis. We're not going to go into the detail. That may help a person recall things from the past if this is going to be useful for them. Or, our regression, we have past life regression, we have different type of regression. But in hypnotherapy, we only use regression if you need it, if it will serve you. And not only regression, but other techniques that we only use these techniques to make you remember something of your past if we feel, as a therapist, it will be of use in the hypnotherapy or the therapeutic journey. So we won't never bring people back to memories if we don't feel it is important for them to be brought back. Okay? Now, the last myth, or even the first and the last, number 10, sometimes it could be the first, sometimes the last. Hypnosis isn't effective, or it's not an effective modality. Now, I have to say, very much wrong here. I'm going to use the results of a 2007 comparative study by American Health Magazine that says hypnotherapy, 93% success after 6 sessions. Cognitive behavioral therapy, 72% success after 22 sessions. Psychoanalysis, 38% success after 600 sessions. Now, I repeat the first point, 93% success after 6 sessions with hypnotherapy. And I can't stress enough here on how much hypnotherapy is powerful. Again, in a nutshell, because thanks to hypnosis that we use in hypnotherapy, we bypass your conscious mind. We put your conscious mind to that state of deep relaxation, so we can talk to your subconscious mind, change the programs that have been running since our birth to the age we are today, and just plant that seed of change and replace it with whatever is relevant to you, with whatever you want to achieve. Now, again, I don't believe in helping people in one session. I don't do one session, except if it's past life regression, because this is different. Now, but if you come for an issue, if you come for something you want to overcome, we usually go between 3 and 7, 10 sessions, but the average would be 5, 6 sessions. Okay, just so you have an idea. Because obviously we can't change decades of bad habits or decades of, negative feelings in one session. As I said, it's not magic. It requires work, my work, but also your dedication, and also your dedication to do the exercises in between the sessions, which are not homework for me, which are actually exercises to make yourself accountable to yourself. Now, just before we go to the short hypnotic meditation that I have to help you relax, for those who want to stay, I just want to explain what mind coaching is, because I am also a mind coach, and I use mind coaching as well in my hypnotherapy. Now, I like very much the International Coaches Federation definition of coaching in general that says partnering with clients in the thought-provoking and creative process that inspires them to maximize their personal and professional potential. Now, with my mind coaching, is really helping you to rewire your mindset, but it's a trance-free state. It's not like hypnotherapy, which, we use trance state, but it's a trance-free state. Now, mind coaching is all about helping you with reprogramming your mind, rewiring your mind, and changing your thinking patterns, basically. But it's not me telling you what to do with your life or how to live your life. Mind coaching is you getting really honest with yourself and realize that there are areas in your life you want to improve to get the life you're looking for, to reach the goal you want to reach. As I said, it can be described as a trance-free interventions process that encourages you to have a preference for action over thinking. It gives you the tools to step in, get out there and do the work needed to unlock your potential and get the life you want. It is a fully client-centered approach that requires you to take an active role in the program we build together to help you reach your goals. Now, thanks again for everybody joining me now. I see more and more people. Thank you very much. Appreciate this. Now, all this shows you how powerful hypnotherapy and mind coaching are to really delete all those used and outdated programs and limiting beliefs and to replace them by more positive and beneficial ones to help you increase a general sense of well-being and move forward with confidence. So it's very important. To summarize, or in a nutshell, this is not magic. Whoever you go and see and can promise you magic, I wouldn't believe in this. What I'm saying is, it is very powerful because we do work on the most powerful mind that we have, the subconscious mind. And whoever we listen to, we talk to, we know that everything happens on a subconscious level, below awareness. And since we're very young, or since birth, basically up to the age we are today, we have all these programs building up. We get affected by society, our loved ones, work, and people do their best. Sometimes they don't think they're hindering us. They do their best, but sometimes we actually carry on with all the beliefs that we had, with everything that we've been told. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to do this? You should, you'll never be able to be a doctor. You'll never be able to be a doctor. This is not realistic. All these kind of thoughts. We heard all this since a young age, for example. And then obviously, when we grow up, this stays with us. So when we want to change career, when we want to take, maybe to do a master degree or more studies, this actually kicks in because the subconscious has this old limiting beliefs programmed, in store. And this is where hypnotherapy is really powerful, associated definitely with mind coaching, because with mind coaching we'll actually push consciously to really change your mindset to help you see what your potential is. Because at the end of the day, it's not me doing the work on the coaching side, for example, it's you. We will just see the tools together and you will become accountable to yourself. As I said, not to me. That's very important. I really love, and I'm very happy when my clients give me amazing feedback, and I'm very happy to have had very, very good feedback so far, both on the coaching side and on the therapy side. But at the end of the day, it's you with you. It's you. I always say life is a gift because I believe it. I've been through a rough health issues my own. I got a chance to a new life because I survived a severe illness. And then hypnotherapy definitely helped me to actually just put my life back on track, to actually put my mind back on track, not my life, put my mind back on track, which then helped me put my life back on track. So thanks again for everybody who listened to me today. If you have any questions, you can go to my website or, private message me, WhatsApp me. I'll put all the details after the talk. And I do offer a free 30-minute discovery call. So it's absolutely free. It's to get to know each other, because I never take on new clients if I don't know what they want to work on. And it's very important, as much for me, as much for you, because you know who I am, you get to know me, how I work. We exchange, we have a very good chat, we thrash things out. And then I also get to see if I can help you or if I need to refer you maybe to someone else. So anything you need, drop me a message, go to my website. I'll be delighted to get back to you and help you to work towards your basically something very, very easy, but not very easy, very maybe simple, a simple word, empowerment. People sometimes call me the empowerment specialist, and I love it because it's all about, it's not a light word, you know. Empowering people is very important because we all have the power. We all have it within you, but sometimes you just need that external third party that doesn't know you, has a blank canvas, clean slate, and can just help you to reach the next level. So thanks again, everybody. And for those who want to stay for the short hypnotic meditation, please make sure you're in a quiet place, that you're not driving, not operating any machinery, and most of all, that your full attention is not required, please. So if you are in a quiet space, and if you want to stay, you can just close your eyes, make yourself comfortable, and just listen to me now. It will only be for a couple of minutes. So this is a short hypnotic meditation to help you relax. Now with your eyes closed, make yourself very comfortable and just let go of any daily worries or anxieties. And remember that learning to relax can help you be in a far better place. That's it. And you can take this opportunity now to really absorb new ideas. And you can instinctively begin responding in a new way. And as you observe new ideas and instinctively begin to respond in a new way, I wonder what other benefits you will notice. Now, one way to really learn to relax is to begin to master 7-11 breathing. And 7-11 breathing is a way of breathing that creates real and rapid physiological changes. And each time you breathe in counting to 7, and out counting to 11, you begin to master the relaxation response. And whenever your out breath is longer than your in breath, you trigger the relaxation response and feel good. Chemicals and hormones release through your body. And you can learn other ways to discover yourself instinctively, relaxing deeply. And one way you can discover yourself relaxing deeply is to master self-hypnosis or meditation. And you know, the more you enter self-hypnosis or meditation, the more relaxation becomes a part of who you are as a person. And as you master relaxation, it begins to become more instinctive, and you find relaxation happens all by itself. Another way to learn to relax is to allow your mind to wander and to think about pleasant experiences, or even think about a pleasant time you have been hypnotized or drifted off into a trance. And the more the mind faces challenges, the more the body can relax. And there are times when relaxation isn't an appropriate response, and times when it definitely is. And you know which times are which. And I wonder what else you know that you didn't know you know, yet you knew it without realizing you knew. As you master the art of relaxing, when that is the ideal response to have, and you can learn here and now how to re-enter a hypnotic state, and really learn how to enter a hypnotic state instinctively. And feelings occur subconsciously first. And I wonder whether your subconscious will decide to trigger relaxation when you begin to feel subconsciously stressed, or whether your subconscious will wait until you begin to think you need to relax. And you can discover that for yourself. And each time you enter a trance state, you can learn to relax in your own unique way. And you can take some time now to make the necessary changes on an instinctive level to learn to relax now. And when your subconscious mind has made all the necessary changes to help you relax, you can open your eyes, stretch and smile, come back to everyday awareness, feeling fully refreshed and energized, and get ready to enjoy the rest of your day, evening or night, wherever you are in the world. So thank you so much, everybody, to tune in today. Thanks again. I really appreciate you being here. And to keep in touch, go to my website, PM me or WhatsApp me. And on my website, you will also see all my events, and you can tune in my next events as well. I have a workshop on the 16th of October. All the details on my website. And I hope you enjoyed the talk. And now go and enjoy your day, evening and night, and we will talk soon. As always, you take care, you stay safe, and we talk soon. Bye-bye.